Unbelievable. How Ibrahim Gambari, Garba Shehu, Femi Adesina, and the cabal runs Aso Rock. My dear, if you don't know, please know. Okay? Muhammadu Buhari is not there. What I mean by that is the man is sick, is ill, he does not understand or know what is going on. He does not have a clue what is happening. He has a sickness called dementia. Most of you would have heard it. Please, I crave your indulgence and follow the trail of thoughts. Thank you. He has a sickness called dementia, which makes him incoherent. He cannot coordinate himself, his thoughts, to be able to think, rationalize correctly. For him to be able to put words together, think rationally, bring about decision and things that could, turn the course of a decision. When later Bakari died, Ibrahim Gambari became his chief of staff. Ibrahim Gambari, please go and investigate his history. He's also a criminal on his own. He's not clean. There were whistles blown about him. However, you know that this administration, when they have set their mind to it, so it is. But guess what? It will be a thing of the past very soon, in no distance time. What are we talking about? These are the people now governing the nation. These are the people calling the shots. Before you know it, they've made a statement, but they will meet among themselves and decide where and how the nation should be going. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's expose this set of people. It takes a captain with the right mix of education, exposure, and experience to calm the storm amidst the raging, to calm the ship amidst the raging storm. As the appointment and one-year management of the Office of Chief of Staff to the President by Professor Ibrahim Gambari has shown, diplomats and technocrats are the highest global issues. Gambari has ensured a clear direction and less drama in the highest office in Nigeria as at today, serving the president. He does so noiselessly but systematically affecting what happened in Nigeria. Ibrahim Gambari assumed office on 13th May 2020 as the predominant threat of the nation, and a peal of vow already mounted up when Nigerians says enough is enough. We are tired. The death of his predecessor led to him emerging as President Muhammadu Buhari Chief of Staff. Since his assumption in office, Ibrahim Gambari has mixed up with the cabal, the likes of Garba Shehu, AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, even Femi Adesina, interestingly, and others, Lai Mohammed. These are the unknown ones. There are other principals unknown who plays the chess and determine how the nation goes. More so, the president has no say in what is going on in the country. They do things, bring to him, put his signature there, get him to endorse it, knowing fully well that the man is incoherent, is incapable, especially due to the nature of his ailment, dementia. It's not a sickness that is treatable. It's something that deteriorates with age. It has been there all the while. Ibrahim Gambari, like a green snake in the green grass, has gone into the mist and doing things subtly, deciding and looking at the way things go. His position in government has today led Nigeria into some of decisions that have been taken by this very present administration unknown to Nigerians. So my people, a little about Ibrahim Gambari. That's just a little. When they say a tip of the iceberg, that's a little about Ibrahim Gambari. A man who is subtly, he came into office, gradually when, late Abakari died. And apparently, he just have to assume office. He just have to come into the mist. And since he came, he's been working with this set of people. You see, Ibrahim Gambari came into office, and a lot of persons were saying, my dear, they are all the same people. Don't get it twisted, okay? It's all the same people. It's all the same. You can tell very vividly clear that they are on the same lane. They are working together as one single entity, one single people. He came in and subtly, before you know it, they began to do their own thing, their own bidding, and they are working together. Recently, not too distant time ago, he was involved in a scandal, a scandal that involved how many billions of naira. These are people who, they just get away with it. Nobody's, confronting them. They decide, they come to the nation and they tell the nation this, that, that. This is what it is. This is what it is. And Nigerians are just watching and saying, really? We've come to a place where we have a government who are not there. But because Buhari, and I wonder why, I wonder why the governors and others who are saying that they are going to meet Buhari, because we only see him in pictures, you see. He has not addressed the country in such a long time. Do you know how often the British Prime Minister is to be, answers question in Parliament? Do you know how often? It's not monthly. It's not quarterly. That's once in 3 months. It's not quarterly. It's not monthly. It's weekly. Because there are urgent matters that need urgent attention. This brings about accountability to an extent. This brings about accountability. This brings about transparency. And this brings about putting the leader on his toe, knowing that he will be questioned on this action. So he thinks about it logically, thoroughly. There is that position where they don't just do things anyhow, because they know that they are being watched. They will give account. Somebody will pick it out. Do you understand? But Nigerian government, where is the accountability? Who exactly is making sure that our government are accountable and are, do really and truly, give the people and tell us the truth? Who? There is no accountability. There is no measure of progress. What have we done? What did this administration do? What is this intended to do? What have you done? You gave this as your manifesto. This is what you would do. Have you done it? Do you know in America why people, everybody with their cup of tea, some does and some do not. Do you know why some people love Trump? They said for over how many decades of presidents that have come and gone, Trump was one of the persons who said what he wanted to do and really did it. So we have very few people who honestly do as they say, who do not have the political mindset, but a people's mindset. We would like to hear from you. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.